Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae. I'm back today with another pandemic EBT video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing children under the age of 6. I also have a Florida update, and then where all my Georgia peaches at, because we're going to talk about this pandemic EBT that's coming in the mail. And then we're going to cover the emergency allotment for the month of January because we have more states on there. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of EBT, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're ready, go ahead and give me a like because you love me bringing this content to you every single day, and I enjoy doing it, guys. Now, let me go ahead and put out a few church announcements. A lot of times people do not watch the entire video, so even though if you're looking at the state list when you first click on, some states I may have researched on my own, and there may be more states included. So I have in the comments where people are like, what about New York? Are we getting something? Honey, I talked about New York. You have to watch the video. It may not be on that list just yet. However, I have done my own research. And then, of course, if I miss a state, guys, don't charge it to my heart. Honestly, sometimes your girl just makes a mistake, right? I'm human. But before you get me together in the comment section, usually I will pin a comment and giving you the states and when they pay out as well. So if I ever do that, check the comment section because I will have those dates down below. But I'm human, honey. I'm only human. All right, so let's go ahead and kick it off with the states for emergency allotment for the month of January. We're going to go ahead and kick things off with my state, Alabama. Roll Tide. Alabama, February 1st. Alaska, January 3rd through the 31st. Arizona with your state's regular issuance from January 1st through the 4th. Colorado, January 9th through January 14th. Connecticut, January 19th. Delaware, January 26th. DC with your state regular schedule. Georgia, January 27th through the 31st. Guam, January 21st. Hawaii, February 1st. Illinois, January 21st through the 29th. Indiana, January 5th through the 23rd. Iowa, January 1st through the 10th. Kansas, February 15th through the 24th. Kentucky, January 2nd through the 19th. Louisiana, January 8th. Maine, January 7th. Maryland, January 1st through the 31st. Massachusetts, February 2nd. Michigan, January 22nd through the 31st. New Hampshire, January 3rd and the 21st. New Jersey, January 1st through the 5th. New Mexico, January 1st through the 31st. New York, January 12th through the 21st. North Carolina, January 22nd through the 31st. Ohio, January 25th. Oklahoma, January 10th through the 15th. Oregon, January 10th, 28th, and February 1st. Pennsylvania, January 15th through the 29th. Rhode Island, January 3rd. South Carolina, January 1st through the 19th. Texas, January 31st. Utah, January 30th. Vermont, February 11th. Virginia, January 16th. Washington, January 1st and 2nd, and then staggered schedule from the 2nd through the 20th. West Virginia, January 5th. Wisconsin, January 22nd. Wyoming, January 2nd through the 5th. Next, we are moving on to pandemic EBT for this school year. We're going to go ahead and kick things off with the first state, and that is Indiana, that will pay out on a quarterly basis. Ohio will pay out on a monthly basis. Michigan will pay out on a monthly basis. Minnesota will pay out on a quarterly schedule. New Mexico will pay out at the end of January in 2 increments. North Carolina will pay out at the end of January and February if necessary. Wisconsin will pay out for August, September, and October in March, November and December in April, January in May, and so on. All right, let's go ahead and kick things off with my Georgia peaches because y'all are getting the pandemic EBT cards in the mail. Now, several Georgia parents have written me and said that, hey, they have started receiving benefits and they didn't even apply for these benefits. Okay, but let me tell you, darling, it is not a mistake, okay? It's part of the program that we've been talking about for pandemic EBT. You did not have to apply at all. You know, a lot of states are using those COVID-19 funds, but if your child is enrolled in a Georgia school, you could still get the cards and use that money for groceries or anything that you may need it for. So according to a spokesperson from the Georgia Department of Human Services, they said that some students are automatically eligible for this benefit if they attend a community eligibility provision school. So you can get a list of these schools at the Georgia Department of Human Resources website. But hey, as of right now, if you got the car, honey, spend it, okay? Spend it. Now, according to Georgia's DHS, they said, hey, they wrapped up the issuance of scheduling and childcare benefits have been released and processed statewide. So this is good news for all my Georgia peaches. Summer pandemic EBT, they said, is on target and will be distributed to all families by the end of January as well. Now, according to the announcement, the agency said that non-SNAP students should wait until at least today, January 15th, for the car delivery. So if you don't receive your car, you can call 877-423-4746. And remember, if your benefits are not used within 274 days, they go back to the state, okay? So there you have it, all my Georgia peaches. I'm looking out for you. Next, we are headed to Oregon, where the Oregon Department of Human Services have announced an increase to income limits for food care and child care assistance as well. I talked about this maybe a few weeks ago, but starting on January 1st, an additional 18,000 households now qualify if they choose to enroll. So this will be about like 25 million in additional food benefits that will be issued to all my Oregonians with the annual new limit. So back before 2022, I think it was like at 185th or 185 percentile, but now they have moved it up to the 200 percentile as well. So pretty much you can make like $2,147 a month for one individual or $3,660 for a family of three. So if you think that you qualify, don't know, apply. But Oregonians, you can apply for medical, food, cash, and child care assistance. You can do this all over the phone at 1-800-699-9075. So there we go. A lot of things have changed this year. Next, we are headed to New Mexico for all the children under the age of 6. You getting some moolah too. So New Mexico household with children under the age of 6 and you're on the SNAP program, you should receive your children under the age 6 benefits by January 20th of 2022. Now, if it don't come, don't get me in my comments, okay? Now, it's estimated that this will be delivered to about 70,000 children, and it will issue as well the one-time $375 payment per child under the age of 6. They said, hey, in New Mexico, hunger is a constant presence in the lives of many New Mexican children. And so the deputy secretary for the New Mexico Department of Human Services, she said, every day families struggle with having enough food to eat. These additional food security benefits are critical for so many children during these challenging times. So it took them a long time to get to y'all, right? Because we know we've been waiting a while, but hey, the New Mexico Human Services Department, collaboration with the Early Childhood Education and the Department of Human Resources, said, hey, they determined the eligibility for all identifying households who were either active in SNAP or maybe you already had submitted your applications as well for the school year as well. So out of this population, they said, hey, the state identified these children also for the summer process and those that were on SNAP during June, July, and August of 2021. So if you have an existing SNAP card, go ahead and check it. But remember, the benefits probably won't be there until next week at all. But they are strongly encourage you to use the cards as well because you know you only have a certain time to go ahead and use them. So way to go, New Mexico. For the other states, I don't know. Don't get on me just yet. Okay. So we are headed to Hawaii, where they are going to streamline their renewals and recertification as well. So in Hawaii, because everything that's going on with Omicron or Deltacron or whatever the new variant is nowadays, right? They said, hey, businesses are starting to slow down. Employees are not going to work, all because of the pandemic or exposure. And so now, because of the eligibility requirements that they had to get and maintain benefits, they're going to go ahead and scratch that. So they did apply for a waiver with the USDA because their current waiver was expected to end this month, but the federal government has approved the state's request for another waiver. So if you are on SNAP benefits, so this waiver allows them to process applications and renew applications without the need of like interviews or questionable items or going through all that. Now, of course, this just depends on your state because some states are now recertifying and making you recertify, like in Florida, which we'll get on Florida because they're doing a lot of things. But in Hawaii, as of right now, the interview process would have significantly delayed the process of like getting people their benefits. And then they also said, hey, they have like staffing shortages. And in December, they were notified that 19,000 residents still need to renew their applications. And you know, and I know they would not have been able to do all those interviews before the end of this month. So this waiver that they have now in Hawaii will go until the end of March. So good luck, Buttercup. I would just say, like, if you are on benefits, maybe start talking with your caseworker, see what's going on, because we want you to make sure that you still get those benefits. All right, next we are headed to Florida, right? Because everybody's like, nothing for Florida. What's going on with Florida? I don't know what's going down in Florida, okay? But as of right now, I know in Tampa, Florida, On Your Side, Channel 8 News has been keeping up with it, and they've been applying that pressure, okay, to the Tampa Bay area Department of Human Resources, because they did, I want to say a segment about 2 months ago. And when they asked about people not getting their benefits, they were saying that it was due to a backlog and just all these different things. So they reached out to the DCF department secretary. They didn't hear anything back. Then they reached out to the assistant secretary of economic self-sufficiency. They didn't hear anything back. So what they've been getting is a lot of residents is like, hey, they're having to go to shelters, they're going to churches to eat, they're going to food pantries to eat as well. And so the agency has agreed to do an interview addressing the backlog. But on Friday, a spokesperson from Florida, this is only Tampa Bay that I can find something, they released a statement that said, hey, we understand how critical these benefits are, and they're working rigorously to ensure Floridians receive the assistance they need. Now, they're saying that this backlog is due because now they have started recertifying and making sure that people have started submitting those forms. And this is taking a little bit longer. At first, they said it could take 17 to 30 days. Then we determined that was a lie, right? So according to the initial statement, they said initial applications are processed on average about 17 days. But that hasn't been happening. So the news is just kind of getting on them and then kind of hammering it down and seeing what's going on, what's causing these delays. But as of right now in Florida, there's no known on when you're going to get your money at all, like no known date at all. So that's what we have going on. But they're saying it's the renewal and recertifications that is causing all these issues. So I don't know. My hands are up with it, right? I'm trying, I'm looking, I'm always looking for that Florida update because I have a lot of I'll tell you some people who always just get me together, and that's my New York people. Y'all don't play. My Georgia Peaches, oh, y'all get me real good and together, okay? And then my Florida, okay? My little sunshine state. Y'all do not play at all, but I only can put out what I can find, right? So that's the latest update with Florida, and that's the latest update that we have, guys. So definitely let me know. Have you already received your $375 over the summer for summer pandemic EBT? Are you still awaiting for your state to be approved for the emergency allotment, as well as grab a copy of my ebook because it's still on sale. YouTube is still in business. You can still make money. So definitely grab a copy of my ebook. Get you some Amazon Prime. I mean, it's free at this point. You're going to order something off Amazon, get it to you a lot more quicker. Okay. And then, yeah, let me know what other pandemic EBT videos that you would like to see. Have you guys submitted for that $4,000? So yesterday I posted a video that if you, need a little extra funds to bridge your gap between, when you get your taxes and everything that you spent during Christmas, you might want to apply for CFI. You could definitely check out that video as well. I'll link it in the cards. And that's all I got, guys. This is it, honey. That's it. So please, so as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.